All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you, Michael, Charles. Good to see you all, everyone. It's good to see everybody on social media. Everybody, looks like we're having a very interesting Friday. Good move on the Tesla move. Anyone should get on this Tesla stock. We were talking about this stock yesterday. I was actually doing when I did my phase 3 yesterday. I was telling everybody Tesla, even though it's expensive, you could always trade the TSLL. And that one was obviously a little bit easier to trade. But that 8:30, when that job report came out, for some reason, it made this stock actually jump out of nowhere. But TSLL's got some big resistance levels here from yesterday at 11:55. And if you look at the actual, remember, you could trade both of them. And over here on the left-hand side, if you guys can see over here, on a level 4, remember what I told you about Tesla. You can't trade TSSL on level 4. You won't be able to see the orders because it's like all algorithms, but you look at the level 4 on Tesla, and then you could trade the TSSL. All right. But anyway, those couple of good and a couple other good stocks. But before we do that, like we always like to do, before we go through the watch list, let's talk about what happened yesterday, because yesterday was once again another very interesting day with a bunch of new stocks. I want to talk about something that made some big moves. We'll talk about the NEO that made a nice little move yesterday. NEO, very inexpensive stock. You know, it's been on a good move lately, NEO. I'm going to put it back on the watch list from yesterday. But NEO, you could see here on the long-term chart, it's been moving up pretty nicely around 375. It's almost at $5. Got some resistance levels right around here, but she's still strong. She's still very strong, NEO. You know, it's slow. That's the only issue with it. It's a slow moving stock, but other than that, it's okay. That one did pretty well. So we had the NEO trade. We had the APLD. That one also a nice little early move, a block train. That one moved up early this morning. That one gapped up pretty nice. IVP, that one in the middle of the day, very inexpensive stock. Went from literally like $1.80 to about $1.20. That one, you remember we traded this in July. That ran from like $2 to almost like $11. My God, that thing got crushed. It's crazy when we go back to a stock and we look at it like, my God, we trade that stock back then and that's where it went down to. You know, we trade so many stocks here at Cyber Trading University that we always end up trading them again. And you come back, you look at them, you're like, my God, what just happened? So that one did pretty well. What else have we traded? Oh, so let's talk about, there was a couple other ones that did really well too. The HOTH was a really nice, slow moving stock yesterday. We covered that in class. Very inexpensive stock. You could see it, really good pop right here. Where's my mouse? That one went from like $1.10, went to about $1.50. That one did really well. The big one, the big one, I post a video on it. And, you know, once again, hopefully everybody is subscribed to the channel on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything else. But the WHLR was probably one of the best trades that we've done in months. Okay. So this stock right here, I want to show you what happened right here. So it's kind of hard to see here, but I'm going to have to zoom in. We trade this stock in class, right? And everybody remembers this. And then all of a sudden, the thing just popped out of nowhere. Remember, traders? So there's the video, by the way, if you guys want to watch on Instagram. And also, I did have it on Facebook. I mean, I also had it on YouTube and I put it on TikTok. But this stock, we made a killing on it. We made about 60 cents on it. And it just made a big pop on us. And then all of a sudden, you could see the thing ran all the way up to about $3.30. Now, remember, this stock was $1, a stinking dollar. Okay. It was up about 300%. Then out of nowhere, around 12 o'clock, it decided to make another run. And it ran from $2.50 to a whopping almost $7 a trade. Now, if you watch that video, I'm going to play that video really quick for some of us here so you guys can watch it. Let me play that video right here. Here's the video. So it says, how's a stock go from $1 to $7? And how does it move? It was in a big percentage gainers list. Okay. So that was the big move right there. That's actually the video. It's really quick. I like to do short videos now because the attention span of some of us, if it's more than 30 seconds, some people don't like to watch it, but it was a really, really good video. once again, make sure you like it, give us a heart, share it, leave a comment on it, okay? Because it's just, once again, I reply back to all of them. But anyway, it's moving again this morning. And if I go back and I show you what happened with this stock, it ran all the way this morning. I don't know where this came from, but the stock was trading after hours, went to $15. The stock was $1. That's a 1,500% mover. She's still back on the watch list. I'm putting it back on the watch list, but this is my concern. Now, if you're a student of Cybertrade University, okay, you all know the story about a stock like this. We don't like to go back to the scene of the crime because now the stock is going to get extremely volatile. I probably would predict there's a short squeeze in it. Now, the one thing I liked about this stock yesterday is that if you look here on the long-term chart, here you can see it was at $1, and it was, we were talking about this in class, this thing was like $20 back in July, and the thing just got hammered, just totally crushed. So I don't know what the news is on it. I really don't care, like I always say, but there is some resistance levels you can go by long term, and we could see the stock was up here pretty high, and but listen, everyone's going to chase this stock. Everyone's all over it. Like I'm looking at my watch list. I'm looking at my my Instagram. I'm getting a ton of views on it because now I'm talking about it. And then all of a sudden, here's like the day after, someone's like, how did you know the day before? Listen, there's going to be more stocks today. Every day is a new adventure. There's always new stocks out there, so don't worry about it. All right. So anyway, we got the markets up pretty big. You can see here on my watch list, I got everything is like green across the board. Everything's great. They're not up a lot, but it is a lot of green going on right there on that watch list right there. So, so we got this one. It's on the big percentage gainers again, like yesterday, but there are other stocks out here also. Let me just go check on level 4 on the Wheeler. I want to see what's going on over here. So on level 4, it's kind of difficult to see the iceberg orders, but there was one right here. You can see just got executed, that big green bull right there. That's the time in sales. Looks like it went over at $9. So that one was pretty decent, but there's a bunch of other ones I want to check out before we start settling down on this one stock. The second biggest percentage gainer, stock up to 64% right now, is BENF. Now, is she a good stock to trade this morning? Is this what we're going to look at? I wasn't a big fan of it as of right now because I could see that there was a lot of orders showed up around $2.90 and $3 right around 8 o'clock this morning. She started backing off. You could see it here, there. You could see it right there. It was pretty good at 6:30 this morning, but she's starting to trend down. But that does not mean it could still make a big move when the market opens up. It's tradable. $24 million shares already traded just in pre-market. She's got good support levels, good deep price levels. It's going on the watch list, okay? Remember, these things could turn on us on the good side. So that one is also pretty good. All right. BLMZ. This one's up 60% too. How the orders look on this one? All right. So right here, you could see that we had a big order. It just showed up right around here, around $1.10. Once that happened, you could see that big spike right there. We got a big order, not too crazy, around $1.60. That looks pretty good. Listen, very inexpensive stock. Very cheap. Stock was up a little, looks like a new IPO, actually. This one's not bad. BLMZ. What's with all the B's? All these B symbols. This one, too, SYTA. I'm not really seeing too many iceberg orders out there on this one. Looks kind of messy, a little more of a Legos to me. Put this on the B list. SYTA. They'll probably get some type of action. This stock is garbage. FFIE, we've been trading this stock. You remember this stock? We talked about this stock too. Remember, we traded this stock back in May. It ran from like $1 to about 150. Hopefully, Wheeler's not going to be another one of those. But that stock is starting to trend down. We've been trading the last couple of days. She's back on the watch list again. I'm a little scary. I don't like to go back to it. I'll put it on the B list. Sometimes out of nowhere, they do pop, but I'm putting this on the B list. What's today, everyone? Remember, it's Friday, okay? Fridays, I don't want to get too crazy on a Friday. Lucy, what's going on, Lucy? Lucy was a fun stock to trade. Remember this one, too? Another one that we had fun on. back in May was a great month. Look at $4 to $22 that stock did. She was moving the last couple of days, but pre-market, she's not doing too much. All right, so we're around 8%. We're done there. Any good shorts? We know why East is in there. They always end up being in the losers list. Path was one I thought I saw. Path I saw. Orders out there. A couple of orders at 113. Nothing great. Not too crazy about the spottiness. Once again, on the intraday. That one's not bad. Let's go hop over here on the Tesla trade. So Tesla looks pretty good. Tesla, but remember, it's TSLL that we're trading. All right. You have to trade don't look at it and say, well, I'll trade Tesla, but I'll trade the options because I can't afford the stock. No, you could trade the stock. We trade the ETF. Just this moves exactly side by side with it. All right. X also, is X making a big comeback? That's President Biden put the kibosh on that acquisition with Japan. So it's been making a little bit of a comeback. How's it doing yesterday? It's been more of a swing. A little bit. It's not the day trade. I think is done with that. It looks like it's a little more of a swing trade. Christopher said Path had earnings. Is that what it had on it? Okay. What else? PLTR is waking up. PLTR has always been a fun stock. Yeah, PLTR, good trade. Listen, long term, you could see it not really moving too much, but intraday, it does look pretty good. Christopher, I think they're all moving up pretty decent right now. You could see across the board, if there's anything you like, they're moving. I would like to, if I'm going to trade the market, I would rather trade something that got beat up. Coinbase got really beat up lately from about 210. It went all the way down to 160, big support levels. I was actually doing an event yesterday. If anyone would join me for the free webinar that I did yesterday, the open house, one person brought up coin. But now I'm going to bring it up because I love stocks that get crushed. And, now it's probably one of the first days up. This could be pretty good. This one's not bad. And what else we got? These are all the Bitcoin stocks. IBIT. What else we got here? Mara. Yeah, I would keep an eye on these stocks. Mara, Riot. They all got really beat up. I kind of like them. I'm going to throw them on the watch list. All right. Anything else that we're missing? Anyone on social media? Susie, good to see you from on YouTube. Thank you very much. Any other stocks that we're missing we should be looking at? All right, traders. So it's a pretty decent list. Not too bad. I'll put this on our Telegram. I'll put this on our X, wherever you subscribe to. We'll post an alert. Before we go, please make sure you subscribe to all the channels because this is hump time. September, October, November, the best times to trade. I just came back from Greece for 2 weeks. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to be posting a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of it posting. So please go out there, make you subscribe to the channel, like it, friend it, leave a comment. 3 most important things I always ask from everyone. If I'm going to go out there and do this work for you, that's all I ask. And if you are new to Cyber Trading University and you are joining us, if you subscribe to the trading room from yesterday, I just want to kind of always remind everyone, this is a trading room, not a teaching room. So please remember, just sit back and watch and just see how the traders think for themselves. And if you're a student of Cyber Trading University, we got phase 3 going on today at 3:00. Okay, so Josh is going to be running that room as always on the last lesson of our phases of our classes. And if you missed any of the other ones, they should be on your dashboard. Definitely watch them. Remember, they're very short. They're about an hour long. We had some really good examples too. Good luck, everybody. Let's get ready for the market open up. We got about 15 minutes. We'll start commentary when the market starts opening. For everybody else, we'll see you back here at 2:30. All right, guys? Good luck. Happy trading and trade safe. And if I don't see you, have a great weekend.